Hi everyone, my name is Stella. I am account manager for the Spanish market, but today I will be conducting this webinar on the brand new AI assistant. Some of you may know me because I used to work with some of and UK and US market, but right now I am with Spain. So any questions that you will have for this webinar, please write in the chat and my colleague Carmen or someone from the team will answer to your questions. We're just going to wait around 1 minute for the rest of the attendees to join and then we'll start. Okay, let's go. So just so you know, we will be using for this webinar a demo, so a do find a demo, so no customer information will be shared. All of the information on this demo is fake, so yeah, just so you know that. It doesn't contain any real customer data. The admin will be available in multiple languages as well, so attendees will be able to view it in your corresponding language during the webinar. As mentioned, please only ask AI assistant related questions on the chat. Carmen will be responding. And any store related, any technical questions that you may have, as always, please open a ticket with support or we will sort it out in a private meeting. Okay, so let's go on to the AI assistant. So we all know that the search is changing. We're anticipating a new trend, a new way of searching. Customers are increasingly using long conversational search queries. And these complex and long queries usually return no results or irrelevant products with the traditional search. Customers then become frustrated and they leave the store without you even knowing. Around 10 to 20% of your customers will leave your store to find something outside of your store. So how can we fix this? The AI assistant, as it responds to more conversational queries, more complex queries, the AI assistant can also allow you to compare different products depending on brand, categories, description. It will answer questions, any questions that you have about shipping, payments, stock availabilities, store policies. It will recommend alternatives. So, for example, say that the customer isn't getting in return what they want to get. The AI assistant will respond with other suitable alternatives. So other similar results, say. It's available 24/7 in all of the languages supported by your store. It will also reduce support tickets and customer service because it will answer to things, as I mentioned, such as shipping, opening hours, anything that you want to include to train the AI assistant, it will be able to respond. And it will essentially recover sales that the traditional search will fail to capture. Also very important, the AI assistant generates insights on your customers' behavior and searches. So the AI assistant weekly will generate a summary, an AI generated summary, and it will tell you how customers make decisions, where they get stuck. We understand that as e-commerce managers, you may not have enough time to check all of the stats, to check the questions, the answers, so that the summary will be generated for you, and it will highlight key trends, customer needs, and areas of opportunities for improvement. So now we're going to go on to the demo part of the webinar, and I'm going to show you Munich Sports. So let me just share my screen here. And this customer has the AI assistant since beta, since we started out this product. So important to know, the AI assistant is available in 2 places as of now. Well, 3 places. In the bubble format outside of the layer. So if I click on the bubble, this will be displayed, and also within the bubble. Okay. The AI assistant is also available in the product page. So for Munich Sports, you will also have the AI assistant in the product page. So let's click on a product, and here we also have the assistant. Okay. So obviously, the more visual the bubble is, the more visual the AI assistant is, the more usage it will have. So let's go on to the bubble and let's ask the AI assistant questions. I'm going to say, I need shoes to go out for dinner. I'm making it up as I go along. So let's see what it says. It says, I found several stylish and versatile options that are perfect for a dinner out. These models combine classic designs, etc., etc. It also gives me suggestions that you can personalize as well for your store. Just some first-hand suggestions, maybe your bestseller products you could include here. And the AI assistant provides with the 5 top results based on my question. But it will also give me, as I mentioned, other alternatives. Okay. So now I'm going to say, I need black shoes though. I've selected several elegant black options that are perfect for a dinner out. So it's giving me shoes for a dinner out, like more elegant shoes, more going out shoes, and also black shoes. Now I'm going to say, let's see if it can answer to this question. Now I'm going to say, I have a 50 euro budget. Well, let's say 60. I'm not sure if this store is going to have shoes for less than 60, but let's see if it does. In English. Okay, so it does have shoes less than 60 euros. So here we go. Shoes for a dinner out, black shoes, and budget friendly. Now I'm going to say, let's see if it can do this. Compare these products. And it's giving me a comparative table of the products that they are more suggesting, with the price that I mentioned and the category description and everything that I asked for. Okay, so this is what I meant by the comparative table. Now I'm going to ask them questions on how to contact you. How can I contact you? So this is important as well to know. The AI assistant captures information from 2 places. The product feed, which is what you index every day to do Finder, and also the knowledge base, which is what you train the AI assistant. What can you train? As I mentioned before, anything related to product will be caught from the feed. So it's best that the feed is properly populated with all of the attributes possible, because imagine, say, a customer asks for something very specific like material, that should be in your feed for it to come up with results. For the knowledge base, this is what you train the AI assistant. This can be non-product related queries such as contact, shipping, returns, anything that you want to include, okay? And it says you can contact our team directly for any assistance you might need. Please feel free to send an email to, etc. Okay? So I've shown Munich Sports. Let me just show another customer that has the AI assistant, just so that you can see another customer that has another type of industry. Okay. Okay, so now we have aldis.com, which is a furniture store, and here you can see that they have the AI assistant here as well, okay? So let's go on to the admin panel. And I'm going to show you how we can configure the AI assistant. The best thing about it is that it's super simple and it's very quick to do. So we go into configuration, and once we activate the trial or we activate the subscription, you will have to create, but the admin already does it for you, a new AI layer. So once we have the new AI layer, we customize our layer just as you customize your other layers without AI. And we set as active layer. We set this AI layer as an active layer, which is a full screen layer. And we go on to configuration, and here we have just like some simple configurations where you can control how it looks, where the AI assistant appears, etc. So you can even change the AI assistant icon. You can turn on to display it in the initial. You can also include some conversational hints to keep the conversation going. These are the AI assistant fields that it gets from the feed that it uses to compare. And you can also decide to turn on or off the bubble. We always recommend you to turn the bubble on so the AI assistant gets more visibility and more usage. So turn on the bubble, and we can choose where we want the bubble to be. In the case of Aldis and Munich Sports, it was on the bottom right. So we can even change the icon color, the background color. We can decide if we want to send a message. So if after 30 seconds, no one clicks on the AI assistant, a little message will display, which you can also personalize, and you can turn on. Advanced setting, we usually recommend you to use this if you see that the AI assistant isn't responding exactly as you want it to respond or as you think it should respond. And here you can add some general prompts like your store name, the products that you offer, if you want it to adopt any certain tone or behavior. Okay, but as I mentioned, this is usually plan B if the AI assistant isn't responding the way you think it should respond. Okay, so now let's go into chat logs. This is important because here you'll be able to see the AI generated weekly summary. You'll also be able to change the range of dates that you want to compare, that you want to see. And here you'll also be able to see all of the conversations that the AI assistant is having, the questions and the answers. And you're also going to be able to filter by the normal initial page and the product page questions, okay? So important to every once in a while, if you have time, obviously check the summary, but that will be sent to your email as well. And the chat logs, the questions and the answers. If you see any answers that aren't responded correctly by the AI assistant, it may be because you don't sell this product. It may be because you don't have it indexed in your feed as such, even though the AI assistant will make connections and will display other suggestions. It may be because it may be information that you need to include into your knowledge base that you haven't included yet, okay? So this will give you a really good idea on things that you can include in your feed, things that you can more strategically thinking include in your product catalog, etc. The next thing that we're going to go on to is search engine personalization. I won't go too deep into this, but here you'll be able to change the bubble message that I mentioned at the beginning. If you want to change the AI assistant name as well, if you want to change the first introductory message that first pops up when someone clicks onto the AI assistant, and also the first-hand suggestions that I mentioned when we saw Munich Sports Store. And here you're going to be able to show some, maybe, I don't know, your bestsellers, for example, and you can also include products on these suggestions. Going on to the knowledge base, here this is where you're going to be able to include all of the information that you want to train the AI assistant. So here you have two options of doing this. You can either add text source or URL source. If we click on text source, this is let's say you're talking about the contact, how the customer can contact you. Here you can just copy paste the training text that you want to display for your customers when they ask for contact. So you can either add it in a text already prepared for you, or you can add prompts. So this is just adding a text to tell the AI assistant how you would like to respond to these type of queries. Here you include the URL, so people click on the URL and they are sent to the, say in this case, contact page, okay? Another way of doing it is adding a URL source. So here you would just add the source. Let's see if it works if I do this. So adding a URL source, you would just add the URL of, let's say, the contact page in this case, and the AI assistant will read everything inside that URL, apart from URLs within that URL. So it will read the text within that URL of, say, the contact page, and it will be able to read it and interpret it and include it. But it won't read URLs within this URL. Okay, important to note. And let's go on to analytics. And here you'll be able to see the important stuff, what we all want to see. So you're going to be able to filter here desktop and mobile, and also, as in the chat logs, the date of time, the range of dates. And you're going to be able to see the number of AI assistant conversations within the chosen date range. You're going to be able to see the CTR rate. You're going to be able to see the conversion rate, and also the median duration per conversation. Everything that I mentioned, you're also going to be able to see in this graph as well. So here you're going to be able to see in numbers, in metrics, how the AI assistant is affecting your stores, your sales, your conversion rates, etc. Okay, so really important to go into analytics and also the chat logs to check the real effect that the AI assistant is having. So from my side, that was all. If you want to try the AI assistant, we have a 2-week trial that you can try out for free. You can contact your account manager. So if you're in UK, US market, that would be Isadora and Beatrice in some cases. You can also contact me as well. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. And thank you very much for listening.